What up, you guys? Welcome back to another reaction video. Now, my last video didn't go all the way through. Still trying to work this stuff out. It's new. I'm new. I've been at this for probably about 6 weeks at best. So the last episode we saw was Having a Night Off, which honestly was the least relaxed filled night that the crew has ever had. Jock won the election because Watts helped him rig it. I think we got a chance to see Tyrion's semblance. I didn't notice it the first time around. Tyrion's semblance happened to be I think it's some sort of poison thing. I don't know what it was entirely, but we got to see Tyrion's semblance. Fiona seems to have gone down. Penny's distraught, and if you saw the title from my last video, it was called "It's Just Like Beacon All Over Again." It's Beacon all over again. Manticore has invaded the city. We have gotten all types of problems at Atlas Mantle right now, and Atlas is, I said this, the kingdom is going to fall. It's going to fall from the inside. There's no way Salem can really penetrate from the outside. They just cripple little stuff here and there, get these things out the way, and soon, well, what's going to happen? But, not a lot of it to talk about at the beginning of the episode. And there's a lot to talk about. It's just there's not a lot I'm going to engage in. Just all I know is that right now we're going to have a lot of backlash of what happened in this week's episode. So with that out the way, we're going to get started. This is titled RWBY Volume 7, Episode 7, called Worst Case Scenario. And from that title alone, I'm honestly very concerned. Let's get started in 3, 2, 1. Keep trimming back, you can make it fucking slowly. All of a sudden, this is Latin bones. It's gonna save you from this melody. You're holding on with some romantic lines. Let me just see something for 1 second. Alright, had to check on something. He always looks so tired. All you need is all you need. Right now your hopes are shattered. I just noticed this is like a 2.5 minute intro. That was cute.
Citizens of Mantle, following the most recent grim attack, a temporary prohibition of assembly is now in effect. There are to be no public gatherings of any kind. Please conduct your business and return to your homes before curfew. This is for your own safety.
Hey! Stop right there! Stop running! Wait!
Though military officials have gone on record to say the footage was doctored, many citizens are still insisting that the Protector of Mantle be deactivated.
This is really starting to look like a dictator area.
Civilian, you are obstructing an Atlas military operation. Please step aside.
Everything all right over here? Hello?
That is her semblance. She can make people invisible. Oh, that's nice.
This is the worst case scenario. More people are dead, Penny's been framed, and somehow Jacques Schnee is sitting on the council.
That's the second shipment for Amity that was hit today. It seems election night was the last push Robin needed to go from hometown hero to full-on vigilante.
I'm afraid the problem is more complicated than that.
It seems Robin has emboldened our suppliers in Mantle. They're refusing to sell us provisions until the city is adequately repaired. With Robin redistributing the goods her team has stolen, the Amity project is completely stalled.
But we're so close. There has to be some way we can finish the tower.
There is. Declaring martial law.
No.
You're not actually considering that, are you?
What's more important? Establishing communication to unite the world? Or appeasing a few city blocks?
Don't make it sound trivial when you know it isn't. You keep talking about how we just need a little more time, but you're not the one having to struggle.
We have all had to make sacrifices for the greater good. Mantle has had to bear a lot of the burden, yes, but...
They're bearing all of it! The longer this waiting game goes on, the harder each day gets for people down there. And now you want to send in more soldiers? You can't force people to fall in line. If you do that, you'll just be trading all of these problems for the Grim.
Never heard Nora back like that. I've never heard her talk like that.
Please, General Ironwood. Squeezing Mantle this way, that kind of division plays right into Salem's hands. That's why Tyrion is here framing you.
Right. The reason we called you here in the first place. You're sure this was the man you saw?
Tyrion Callows was accused of murders all across Anima. A homicidal maniac who escaped justice when his prison transport was attacked by Grimm. After that, he was never seen again.
Well, he works for Salem, and he's here.
If he ever had any doubts Atlas was Salem's next target, I think those are officially out the window.
But now we have a suspect. We can tell the people.
That a long-lost serial killer is loose in Mantle and the military has no idea where he is. Might make things worse before they get better.
I'm so sick of secrets. If we just told everyone about Amity, about Salem...
We can't! If we talk about Amity now, we risk Salem's forces, who we know are here, working to sabotage it. If we tell them about Salem now, we risk falling to the Grim before we can reunite Remnant. We have to finish the tower. I want
He's not wrong, but at the same time...
deal if she gets Mantle to cooperate.
We'll figure it out.
Anyone not assisting with Robin needs to focus on Tyrion. I want to know who he's working with, where he's hiding, what he's planning, and how exactly that video of Penny got all over my kingdom. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Dang, Randy. He's like, bro, we doing this crap. I gotta pause this for a second. That is just... So he's a homicidal maniac who's on the loose in the city. Makes sense. And Nora's just having none of this. No more secrets, no more... But Ironwood's kind of right, though. You can't just tell them about it, especially if you don't really have a plan yourself for how to deal with them. This is gonna come back in a lot of major ways. This is Atlas is gonna take 3 volumes for a reason, and I feel like this is one of the biggest reasons that they gotta confront a lot of things. We gotta talk about Mantle, we gotta talk about the Happy Huntresses, we gotta talk about Salem, secrets, Oz has gotta make a return. A lot of things gotta play into that. I don't mean to ramble on too much. Okay, let's go back.
Looks like we're approaching 51st.
Thanks again for the assist on this, you two. Now, we may all be split between different trucks, but we need to be ready to act as one in case Robin's team takes the bait. If your truck is hit, pursue immediately. Everyone else will move in as fast as possible. Going radio silent. Over.
Do you think we should have told Ironwood about Salem before he put so much on the line for Amity?
Sounds like you do.
I trust RWBY, but I think he deserves to know what he's stepping into. We all did. You don't agree?
Look around. The embargo, the military presence, the restrictions on assembly. He's a bit prone to overreacting.
Yeah, hard to argue with that. Still, he didn't have a lot of good options.
I'm not sure there are many good options left for any of us anymore. Keeping secrets, taking lives, it makes you wonder how far we're going to have to go to keep doing the right thing.
Blake, we did what we had to do.
I know. But next time, I want to make sure we don't have to. And I can tell you, ambushing a huntress who's just trying to help isn't an option I'm thrilled about choosing.
Then maybe we shouldn't.